get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to blow.
Hello, ma'ams and sirs. I am Ronald Ray, welcoming you to this week's My 2 Cent WWE Smackdown review. Usually I try to keep this short and sweet. This week's Smackdown, of course, is the last show before the Money in the Bank premium event. Speaking of premium, you don't have to pay a premium to be a subscriber to my channel. All it takes for you to do is take your little mouse gimmick, hit that subscribe button. Also, feel free to comment, like, share, and all the other goody two-shoe stuff. Like I said, they are in London, England, at the O2 Arena. Yeah, crappy British accent. Anyway, let's let her rip. Alright, first match of the night is for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships of the world. The champions, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, defending against Pretty Deadly. And they are pretty freaking annoying. Start out with a little filled out process. Heat on Zayn, tagging Owens. He starts cleaning house. Hits a cannonball. Looks like he might have hurt that ankle a little bit. Still hit the swanton. After that, they started working on the ankle. Of course, Kevin Owens able to get the tag again to Sami. They come in, some Pretty Deadly shenanigans. Doesn't work out right. Sami with a haluva kick puts this thing away. Your winner and still tag team champions Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Decent match. Usually Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn usually have pretty good matches with just about anybody. Pretty Deadly did pretty good for themselves. Heel tactics, gotta love it. So maybe once they get a little more experience, maybe we can start taking them pretty seriously. I've said pretty way too many times in this first little segment here. Anyway, next. Next up is your United States champion, Austin Theory, going against Ridge Holland of the Battling Bruisers. Holland pretty much overpowered him. He was actually one solo Sakaya, but Adam Pearce said, look, I give you Austin Power, or Austin Theory. I keep on wanting to call him Austin Power for some reason. Anyway, again, Holland got in this match, overpowered Theory to begin with. Austin made a comeback, kicking the knee, running to the ring post. Ridge made a short little comeback until Theory went for the throat. Pinned Holland after he hit the rolling thigh slap, shotgun dropkick to the throat. After the match, he started wailing on him until Sheamus came in, made the save. And it looks like it'll be Austin Theory and Sheamus on next week's Dynamite, or next week's, getting confused, on next week's SmackDown. This was what it was, short little brief match. Gave a reason for Austin Theory to win, went after the injured throat. I like things with rhyme and reason. Other than that, next. Next up, we have Bayley versus Schatzi, and this is for Bayley's spot in the women's Money in the Bank match. Schatzi, like she wanted it, came in, got the early advantage, went for a suicide dive, hit Io Sky instead. Bayley trying to take advantage. Very brief though. Schatzi came back. Looked like Schatzi was going to win until Io Sky put Bayley's foot on the rope. Then Schatzi went after Sky. Ref got distracted with Io. Bayley went after the eyes of Schatzi, then hit her with a rose plant. Still having her own spot in the Money in the Bank match is Bayley. No problem with that whatsoever. Haven't quite Schatzi says Schatzi. It's just another person writing down to me. Little backstage segment afterwards. Damage Control, Io Sky, and Bailey was celebrating. Schatzi decided to jump on both of them, but wound up getting. Now it's time for the Grayson Whaler effect. This week's guest is Logan Paul. Starts dogging his opponents a little bit, namely LA Knight. LA Knight comes to the ring. They have a little, let's say, not battle rap, but war of the words a little bit. Then Escobar came in and Butch came in. Of course, Butch don't talk. He's ready to fight. They brawl. That leads up to the three-way match between Butch, LA Knight. And we're back from a commercial. We got the Butch, LA Knight versus Santos Escobar three-way match here going. Everybody got a little bit of shine in. Knight and Paul still having a little face-to-face there. LA Knight moves out of the way. Yeah. Escobar hits Logan with the suicide dive. Of course, Escobar wound up taking it out LA Knight with a knee, but wound up eating a pin from Butch. After the match, they sort of was, playing around and trying to each climb the ladder. And it was Butch on top of that ladder with the briefcase. So, gives the hometown crowd something to cheer about. And as far as that Money in the Bank match, I really hope Logan Paul doesn't win. I'd rather Damian Priest or LA Knight. Heck, I'd take Butch. I mean, over Logan Paul. He likes to do his little spots. Great, whatever. But, like I said, I really have LA Knight or Damian Priest. That's my top two choices. By the way, what's your top choices to win this Money in the Bank? Now for the last match of the night, we have for the WWE Women's Championship, it is Charlotte Flair challenging Asuka. Look who has a ringside ticket. Just so happens, Bianca Belair. Sorry, had to do it. Not really one of their best matches together, but I think since these were short matches and it's TV match, probably not a whole lot of time. But, like I said, a little bit off to begin with. It happens. They had a little tussle outside. Bianca got involved after Asuka. Like I said, Bianca came in, attacked Asuka, causing a DQ. Charlotte wasn't happy about it. And Bianca wasn't happy about her hand up in her face. So she let Charlotte know by running her through the steps. KOD to Asuka. Then she hit the KOD on Charlotte on top of Asuka. Got a little shining moment sitting on the table. I haven't heard quite yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they made a three-way match at Money in the Bank or for next week's SmackDown. We shall see. Or they might stretch out to the next premium event. Next. Alright, last segment of the night, of course, is Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and the Usos. The Civil War has started. Of course, Roman Reigns demands Usos come out. They come out, say, look, what's going to happen when you lose at Money in the Bank? That means you're not going to be Tribal Chief no more. Jay said, hey, I don't want to be Tribal Chief. Asked Jimmy, do you want to be Tribal Chief? Nope. Then they looked at Solo Sikoa and they said, hey, Solo's got both our votes for being the new Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns laughed. Solo looked over, didn't seem to appreciate Roman laughing at the idea of him being tribal chief. Everything, he tried to square it away real quickly. So a little bit of a psychology going in there. Of course, you know what's going to happen in the end. They wind up getting a tussle. Super kicks for all the security who came in and trying to separate them. Roman with a Superman punch on Jay. Then he went out and they both tried to put a whooping on Jimmy Uso. Jay will hit outside dive. Usos left in the ring, standing tall, and that's how the show ends. I do like SmackDown for just quick little TV matches. Not a lot of talk either. Just nice little 2-hour show. Could be one of the reasons they get good ratings, and you know some compelling storylines here. Just like Raw, but sometimes Raw can drag sometimes. But lately, Raw's been a little bit better about dragging. But like I said, this was the last one before Money in the Bank. Leave a comment. Who do you think is going to come out on top of the Money in the Bank matches? Who do you think is going to come out on top of the Bloodline Civil War as the Usos take on Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa? Then you got Dominique and Cody Rhodes. And that's just some of the matches on top of my head. Sounds like a pretty good card. I will be checking it out later. I'm actually going to be going to Monroe this evening for a little Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. See, I was trying to do a Southern accent and came out kind of Southern African American. And wasn't very like a Thunderbolt Patterson type deal. Anyway, that was all not good. So
We here at RP Tube Vision would like to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also check out Friends of the